welcome to my court. So these are the things you're not going to do in my court. So first of all, you're not going to eat swan. The swans are mine, which if you do so, I'll have you arrested if you are a serf. Forwarding my wife is considered treason, and I'll have you beheaded. If you have any bad dreams, speak any bad words, say any jokes, if you're not Will Summers about me, or wish ill upon me, I will have you beheaded, because that's treason. Witchcraft and sorcery is also treason, especially if it's targeted towards me, that's treason, I'll have you beheaded. My death is also treason, for which I'll have you beheaded. Treason is considered treason, so if you do so, I'll have you beheaded, for it is treason. Child is illegitimate, or my marriage is invalid, unless I do so first, is treason, I'll have you beheaded. My supremacy is also treason, for which I'll have you beheaded. Claiming my family is illegitimate to the throne, which also will get you beheaded. Predicting my death, which was done so in 1536, but in fact I didn't have the person beheaded, so if you do it, you will also be beheaded. On me is also considered treason, for which you'll be beheaded. Adventure is also considered treason, for which I'll have you beheaded. Banned books, for which you may be considered a heretic and be burned. Covering up a queen's past, especially if they had a previous marriage, that's also treason, for which you'll be beheaded. Betray you to commit treason is also very risky, for which you may be executed, may be imprisoned, may not. Depends how I'm feeling. Having treasonous thoughts while you're insane will get you beheaded. Not supporting my wife. If you do not support my wife, I will have you beheaded, unless you're Thomas Cromwell, in which case you'll only be beheaded after you give me an ugly wife. I may also behead you for looking suspicious. If you breathe too close to my mother's dog. Although my mother's dead, and so is the dog, so that's not really good. But all in all, please don't try and commit treason, besties, because if you do and I have to behead you, it's not going to look well on your resume. Not being subscribed to King Henry's Royal Court is also considered treason, so if you don't do that, I'll have you imprisoned, beheaded, and may have your fingers cut off as well. So I would do that if I were you.